The spark of time, of flickering divine, now gazes upon the world that's yours and mine. Our wisdom has been questioned, and our thoughts have been muddled. We cannot endure the unknowing of something beyond our mind. For how long has it been since we wondered of the unknown? The last uprising and rebellion was quelled eons ago. There was a race of conquerors, prideful fanatics of bore, that marched with their armada of weapons of war. Our kind knew of their being, of their warmongering that spread in the dark, but chose to give them a chance to better their ways and correct their hateful path. And so did they spread in the seventh plane full of nascent lives, preaching their way of their glory and might. And those who refused would meet a swift end under their roaring hooves and the lances that sang. Many worlds were conquered, countless others were drowned to ruin. The legion of Bor would now set its eyes on the makers of Murin. The kind souls of Murin followed a peaceful trail and would heal anyone of pain and ruin, irrespective of their race, of their purpose and their visions. And so the terms were set by a race of time and depth. One of us would descend and heal the healers of the ninth plane of Meld. The legion of Bor, of might and roar, had crossed their plane and embarked on Meld's shores. It is where they met the stalwart Sumer, the chosen being of our faithful race. With a smile on his face and a bow strung from the arms of Nirtri, he would set loose his arrows upon the unending legion, setting them all free. For they all charged at him, and he smiled and shot, volley upon volley, until their ships would crackle with cause. The faithless few of the legion of Bor scurried to Sumer with their lances and their shots, but what they saw made them cower and fall, for Sumer's splendor overwhelmed their thought. And the legion was no more, and the survivors of the war would return to the seventh plane, their home of Nidor. But nothing was as they left it. The plane was cleansed of their thought. A sapling now grew in the cracks of violence left by the fate of war. Sumer appeared before the fallen few and bowed despite the discord, and set them all to rest and to usher a new dawn of hope. The warmth of Sumer now stands in the halls where we have now agreed to his voyage to the spark. Him and 8 others will join in this cause and strive to find the answers that has consumed us all.